I want to preface this by saying that the devil did think he had me, Miss Lady. Uh, this is for men that are ready to settle down. We're not talking about catching guys that are still playing the field. Okay? We're not talking about that. I'm talking about guys that are ready to settle down, guys that are actually looking for a woman. Yes, the hearts help us become preferred. We want to be preferred broadcasters. So the more hearts you give on the points that I'm making are good. Amen. Lights. There you go, Miss Lady. So listen, a shout out to my boy, Mark Moore. Um, I had read an article, um, and it was talking about how half of the black male population in America, 50%, they didn't say almost half, they said 50% of the black male population is in jail. A lot of all of you, also all the would-be eligible bachelors that women can have, are half of them are in jail. Because I know a lot of women aged 26, 27 to 45. It was an article I saw on Facebook with Miss Jamie. Article I saw on Facebook that about half of black men are in jail, and then just we make up the prison population. I wish I had the article to pull it up right in front of me, but I don't have it right now. But it was talking about that. So I know a lot of women aged 25 to 45 that have children but have never been married. And so I was like, and then like somebody was saying earlier, and then a lot of black men are interested in women outside of our race. We'll look at a beautiful black woman and she's a beautiful woman, not just a black woman, and be like, she's beautiful. I'll date her. Case in point, even myself, my wife is Puerto Rican. And so, and then you have all the men that are gay, black men that are gay. Shout out to everybody in Atlanta. So exactly. Shout out to everybody in Atlanta, all the people, and not just in Atlanta, but we know that Atlanta is the black people capital of the world. So there's a lot of women that have to deal with that out there. I'm just being honest. It ain't no secret, it is what it is. And so that leaves women with a little less. I'm not forgetting DC, San Fran. But there's so many gay black men in Atlanta. That's what I'm talking about. And the reason I'm just talking about, not that we're not thinking about all men, but black men, black women, and even minority women tend to like black men. Not everybody, but black men are a pretty preferred race. Shout out to the black dudes, because we out here getting it. We riding around and we getting it out here. And I ain't mad. So black women, not the vast majority of you guys will not date outside of a black male. And so that even limits you further. So if half are in jail, a lot of them are gay, they're down low. A lot of black guys are interested in other races. Where does that leave you guys? Doesn't leave you guys with slim pickings, which then in return leaves a lot of women that age that are ready to settle down. Women mature before men that are ready to settle down. They don't have the luxury of trying to find somebody in their range. So, listen. So, all right, here's 3 things that you guys can do to use to find a guy and settle down with a guy. And so one of the first things is, guys, listen, and this is the truth. We are in a season of the world that we are in the season in the world of what I call the side chick season. What I mean by that is everybody, it's promoted on, and me and Kev talk about it all the time. The side chick lifestyle is promoted on Instagram all day long. I don't know how much you guys are on Instagram or Facebook, but the side chick lifestyle is the thing. I mean, look what happened with Scandal, Olivia Pope. She's the ultimate side chick, but everything is about that. all the basketball wives, loving hip hop, all those people, those are, it's the side chick lifestyle. Get a baller lifestyle. What do I got to do to trap a man lifestyle? It's the side chick lifestyle. That's the era we live in, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And so because that's the era and the atmosphere that we live in, it's even harder because the would-be guys that you will be available to, it's easier for a woman to say, I don't really care what you got going. I'll holler at you anyway. Right? Right? Right. So one thing, this is my first note. My son is 22 and wants to be married. However, we found a black woman, so he's dating outside I don't know what I didn't catch the end part. Okay, here's my step one. Here's my step one. Do not have thoughtish behavior. Do not be Thotiana. Do not be Thotlina. Do not be Thot Roxana. Don't be that. Don't be that girl. That's that. Do not have hoe-like tendencies, because a guy that's ready to settle down, I talked about this earlier, a guy that's ready to settle down and he's coming to holler at you and he's stepped his game up. He's came to talk to you. He doesn't. After you talked that night and you met him in the day, you were at work, he approached you on your lunch break, and you get back home and you guys are texting and you guys are talking and he seems cool. You like his career, you got through that, and then it's getting to late night and you start sending him, well, this is where I'm wearing the bed. Automatically, the guy is like, another one. And another thing, a guy, check your reputation. Check what your reputation is around the city, because guys do not want to say, I said this earlier, guys do not want to say, hey, man, I met a new girl. What's her name? Tasha. Tasha what? Tasha Johnson. Tasha Johnson? Oh, my nigga. Oh, everybody knows Tasha Johnson. Fellas do not want their homies to know that they're white, that their girl is Tasha Johnson. Not Tasha, not Freakum Tasha, not two-leg Tasha, not slide down the pole Tasha, not that, not first night Tasha. That Tasha? Yeah, I know that Tasha too. Ooh, you messing with her? Did you get checked? You might want to get checked, bro. Not that Tasha. You don't want to be Tasha Johnson. No guys wants to know that their girl is Tasha Johnson. Don't be Tasha Johnson. Can you not be her? Can you guys not be Tasha Johnson? I'm telling you, that's the problem. Guys, if a guy that's ready knows that everybody else thinks it, guys are trophy driven, unfortunately. Hey, Tasha Johnson. Sandy Cheek, sorry. Don't be Tasha Johnson. It was just a name. We're not calling you that. Guys do not want that. Guys do not want that. And listen, real quick, if you guys haven't shared this yet, or you guys think that somebody will enjoy this or understand it, please share it on your Facebook. Please share it with your Periscope people. Please tweet this out right now. You be like, hey, come in here. You guys got to hear this right now. Please do that. Yes, you don't want nobody. That's funny, Sandy Cheeks. You don't want nobody that smashed the homies. No guy wants that, because listen, the ultimate, and girls do this too. If your girl has messed with your dude or your homeboy or somebody, or mess with the dude that sleeps with all the girls, you don't want the girl that slept with Craig. Craig slept with everybody. Oh, you mess with him out of all the people. Well, it was just once, Jerome. No, that's all he needs, because I know what he does the one time that he sleeps with everybody. He did the thing with you, didn't he? Guys, we can't get past that. Mentally, we cannot get past that. We can't get past that. And here's how to know. I read this on Baller Alert. Here's how to know. Here's how to know if you have thottish or hoe-like tendency. If you need a pen and a paper to keep how many, I've read, this is on Baller Alert, I'm reading. If you need a pen and paper to track how many people you slept with, you might be a thought or a hoe. If you slept with a stranger on the first date, you might be a. If you have any sexual partners that are friends, relatives, or associates of another, you might be a. If any of your sexual partners are your friend or family member's sexual partner, you might have a disease and you might be a. If you exchange sex for money, clothes, trips, rides, drugs, food stamps, you might be. If all of your children have different fathers, you probably are a thought. If you are in the club every night, every weekend for rides to church, you don't hear me, you might be a thought. If you ever had to wait on the DNA results to know if your child, whose he is, you might be a thought. But there's still help for you because you can change your thought as ways. My God, we bless all the thoughts out there that want to change, who have whole-like tendencies, Lord, and they want to change. And I call change. I command change all over the building. Raise your right hand if you want change. My God, bless them, touch them, cool their hind parts off, Lord. Touch that hot area between their legs and cool it off. Put ice in it. Yeah. Put ice in their coochies. I'm sorry I said that. All right. So that's the first point. Please do not have thoughtish behavior, you guys. Do not have thoughtish behavior. Okay. Next point. Next point. I'm done being silly. Guys, cooling water. You guys are crazy. Next point. Point number 2. All right. Point number 2. Thoughtisha. All right. Point number 2. Don't be a thought. Point 1. Don't have thoughtish behavior. Point is part of that. Point 1A. All right. Here's the second one. Have yourself together. Have yourself together. Men want women that have their self together. Make a man step his game up. Women that have their stuff together, make a man step up and have himself together. Because if he sees you having himself together, then he knows that he cannot step to you if he does not have himself together. I remember I didn't talk to a girl for almost 2 years because I didn't feel that I had myself together. The whole time she liked me, and I'll tell you a little bit more about her later, but the whole time she liked me, but I didn't feel I had myself together. She had her career together. She was taking care of her child. She was doing good on her own. She had her own place. She had her own car. She wasn't worried about nothing. She had herself together regardless of me. So even if you don't work and you go to school, go to school. Hey girl, what your name is? Lisa. Lisa, what you do? I'm in school. What are you going to school for? Well, I'm going to school to be a whatever. And well, can I take you out? Well, no, I got school. I got to do my homework. I got to do. Men have to know that you got something going on other than waking up at 12 o'clock every day. They want to know that, man, I'm trying to get in this woman's schedule. Man, I want to, she got stuff going on. Men want to come back, talk to the girls, man. I met Lisa, man. She in school. She about to be a lawyer, dog. We about to be rolling in the money. We about to have some because if I take my barber money, because man, I ain't got no real job. Take my barber money and I'm going to go there and we take her lawyer money. Now I got the lawyer to help me with my child support. That's how guys talk to their boys. They put 2 and 2 together like that. You understand what I'm saying? So, they want to know that. They want to know that my woman has something to bring to the table later on. It's hard enough on men in this world. Men, we know we have to be the provider, the protector, the strength. It's hard on us to do that sometimes. And sometimes we feel better when we know that our woman has our back. And so you have to have yourself together because a man is picturing himself with you together. So your career, have it together, But I'm just saying, I'm telling you what a guy is looking for when he's looking for a woman. So if you got yourself together, he's gonna be more than likely want to step his game up to come and talk to you. If you And even when going back to the, no, I said using if you're going to be a lawyer and he on child support, maybe you can help lower his child support because you're a lawyer. Those, they work together, baby. They work together. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? That's all. That was the only point I was making. So be serious about what you're doing. Be about your life, regardless of you got the man there or not, because men want to know that you can enhance their life and they can enhance your life. But if you just sitting at home collecting stamps all day long, man, I'm trying to tell you that is not attractive to a man that's really trying to settle down. A man that's trying to settle down, a man that wants to find a wife. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, but let him finding you being about your business, though. Don't let him have you. Don't be sitting around here. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be sitting around here doing nothing. And when you go out, have your collecting stamp is not a career. Being on welfare, there's people. I know people, man. Real talk. I know people that want their hopes and dreams and aspirations were to be on welfare, living on Section 8, because their mom was on welfare, living on Section 8, because their sister on welfare, living on Section 8. So they couldn't wait to have their baby to get on welfare to live on Section 8, because that's what their family did. There's a lot of women that are out there still like that. Nobody in here, nobody's ever been like that. But grandma, mom, auntie, everybody down the family line was like that. So then they attract those kind of males that only want to do that. Yes, it's a generational curse. No hopes, no dreams, no aspirations. Men do not want that woman not to be married again. Men don't want that woman. I hear a broadcast is frozen. So one's for I'm a good, two's for I'm bad. One's for I'm good. Really quick, I'm checking my connection. One's for I'm good, two's for I'm bad. I'm getting a lot of ones. So to me, that means if you're getting a bad connection, check where you're at. If you're moving around, if your Wi-Fi people came and cut it off this morning, you got to do that. Okay, 1.5 means I'm kind of in, kind of out. So and that's what I'm trying to tell you. And so that's what when a man is looking to find that wife, that's the kind of, he's not looking for that girl. He's not looking for that girl. He's not looking for that girl. He wants to look at a woman. He wants to look at a woman and be like, yo, look at her hair. Look at her clothes, her outfit. Her outfit says she's together. She's put together from head to, she's put together from head to toe. Not to say that you have to spend all this money. You know what I mean? But if I'm sideways, you have to update your periscope. Your periscope is now landscape, or turn to your phone sideways. You have to, a guy wants to know, he wants to see a woman and be like, yo, she's put together head to toe. She looks great. If I'm going to come at her, I can't come at her with my same old same. Because if a guy comes with his same old same, they automatically put you in this box over here that she's just like all the other girls. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You can still look good. You can dress from Target and look good. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You can look good. I've seen women do it. I know women that do great job with little. Great job with little. You know what I mean? So and that's the thing. It doesn't mean that you have to be rich and doing all that. It just means that you have to be together. Because if a man comes in, you guys are both working, and he sees some stuff, he can be like, I can improve this woman's life. And you appreciate it more. And he appreciated saying like, hey, Harry, she had a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartment. You know what we gonna do? I seen this little house, and with my little job money and her job money, we could buy this little house over here, and I could put this woman in the house. That's how men think. Men that are trying to do that thing, that's how they think. They want to give their girl these things, but if she has no hopes, dreams, aspirations to do some of this stuff on her own, and he's not going to be able to add value, or he sees like this is not going to go anywhere, he's going to be unattracted to that. Don't nobody want to be sitting around with a woman that isn't about her own stuff. So have your stuff together. Have yourself together. Okay? Have yourself together. If you crazy, go to counseling. Go to counseling and get her. If the past man before you messed you up and messed your mind up, and he was a cheater, and he was and he was a dog, go to counseling. Get yourself counseled for. If you're a stalker, go get the counseling. Go get counseling. Go get help. Go get help so that when the right man comes around, you're not crazy. Don't be crazy. Men don't like a crazy woman. Be healed first. Go get healed. Go get your heart fixed. Go lay at the altar. Cry your eyes out. Do all the stuff you got to do. Get that stuff up out of you so that you are, Lord, I'm available to you. Be available. Your storage, let your storage be empty. Come on. Amen, lights. Amen, mailman. My mail is here. God bless you. Come on. I'm telling you, man, be ready. Be ready to receive. I'm trying to tell you. All right. Amen, walls. Y'all crazy. I love that. So, step 1, do not have thoughtish behavior. Step 2, have yourself together. All right? Have yourself together, because then you are ready. Yeah, don't go into the relationship already having problems because you still, well, Jerome cheated on me and let me see your phone and let me check it and let me go through it. And we rebuke thoughtiness. I see you, Dan Duran. Yes. So, point three. Ladies, you should know this already. Men are looking for a woman that can be able to make the house into a home. Come on. I can't get amen, grass. Amen, dog that's loose that's going to bite these kids on this bus getting off. Shima said she need a password. Be able to make a house a home. I'm trying to listen, make a house a home. Men are simple. We want to be able to eat and we want to be able to be fed. You have to be able to cook a little bit, women. If you can't cook, take a class. Ask your mama. If your mama can't cook, that's why your daddy wasn't there. But ask your auntie, ask your grandma. If you got to men have to be able to be fed. I'm telling you, we be hungry. If you live in a house with no woman there as a man, you got sandwich stuff and heat up meals. We want a woman that can give us some grilled chicken and some corn and rice. Y'all don't hear me in here. Listen, we're hungry. That's all you awake to a man's heart is through his stomach. You got to be able to cook. Cook, girl. If you know how to make 2 things good, get you a 3rd. The daughter Vicky said, go on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you, you got to know how to cook. Listen, when you invite a man over, I remember I was dating this girl. All right. Dating this girl. She had stuff together. She didn't have the whole like tendencies. She wasn't Tatiana. She wasn't that Lena. She wasn't that Josephine. She wasn't that nobody. She had her stuff together. But this is where she fell apart. Saint, hear me now. Catch this. When the first time I went over to the house, she couldn't make the house a home. She had a 13-inch television sitting on, the trays when you come to eat the food where you sit at the couch and eat on the tray, sitting on a food tray. She had a futon in the living room. She had her furniture in her bedroom was, her full-size bed from high school with the dresser and stuff to match. If you don't be grown. And then her kids didn't have no bedroom furniture. They was living in tents. They was sleeping in tents in their room, camping out every night, thinking they had camp. No, get a bed. But you got all the latest purses, all the latest clothes, all the latest jeans and shirts, and you got all of that, but you ain't got no real furniture? Come on, man. Dudes recognize that because How my house gonna look when I put you in my house? When I put you in my house, what? We gonna have the babies living in tents? We gonna live in a tent? No, girl, you gotta be an interior decorator. If you don't know how to do it, you better go learn. Watch Bob Vila. I am telling you, you gotta be able. Listen, I'm trying to tell you guys, you can't do that. Men want to know that their woman can make the house a home. Can you clean? Do you vacuum when you got the lines in it? Put the lines in your vacuum stuff. I'm checking rooms. The lines is in it. Come on. Put the lines in your vacuum stuff. When I walk into your house clean, it should smell like cleaner. Cleaner. Mr. Clean. Comet. Ajax. Pine Saw. Amen. Amen table. Amen computer. Listen, we don't want no dirty house. Now, it doesn't, now, them lines are sexy. We need lines. I'm yelling because I'm frustrated. I'm getting this word out. Okay, let me stop yelling. But do you understand what I'm saying? You got to be able to listen. We want walls. You got to be able to put the pictures up the right way. You got to be able to decorate, put the valence. Y'all don't even know what the valence is. The valence with the over the curtain thing. You got to be able to do that, man. You got to be able to say, no, don't you go in there sitting on my furniture. And your furniture got to be good. The drapes, candle. Listen, when you walk into a woman's house, it should smell good. Everyone, man, listen, smell good. Women are associated, and good smells goes into the same place. Go into the same place. We didn't have Periscope, Dan. I'm sorry. Women and smell good go together. Listen to what I'm telling you, women. Women and smelling good go together. Don't have me come over to the house, or not me or any man come over to the house and you still got work on your body. I can't get no help in here. You've been walking around that office all day. You smelling like Hot Pockets. Come on. You should not be associated with any kind of smell that's not potpourri, woman. Y'all, I can't get no help in here. You still got lunch on you. Smelling like all day. That's right. You smelling like all day. You got Kanye playing in the house when I'm coming all day. How long you been out the shower? All day. Come on. We need help. Bath and Body Works. Have your stuff. When you walk in a woman's bathroom, use a bathroom, you should see all kinds of lotions and soaps and stuff. Magic to make your skin all slippery and shiny. That's what men want to see. We don't want to see nothingness. All your soaps should be magic. You know, women got magic soap. They got all kind of stuff that men don't even know where to buy. We don't even where do you even buy this stuff? That's what we want. That's what men want. They want to, no, Shima, we don't want to see tampons. Put your unmentionables away. We don't even want to know that you have a period. We don't want to know that. Put your unmentionables away. Put them somewhere. Put it up. That's what I'm saying. Men want to know that this woman here is about that life. It's about that life. She can cook. And I'm not talking about just spaghetti. Be able to drop some chicken in that grease, daughter. Mash them potatoes up. Peel them. Stop making potatoes out the box. Them ain't potatoes. I don't care if the box say Idaho on it. Idaho. Peel them potatoes. Peel them. Get the kids in there. Y'all get in here and peel these. Daddy is coming home. I got to get in the shower because I smell like work. I need these potatoes mashed. Pour that cream in there. Y'all ain't with me. Y'all ain't with me in here, man. That's what men are looking for. That's what we want to do. When we going fishing If we catch that fish and you don't got this little stuff together, we throw on your back. We don't want nothing lukewarm. We don't want nothing lukewarm. Stop thinking spaghetti is a meal all the time. We can't eat spaghetti the rest of our life. Women, fry you some chicken. Fry you some pork chops. Come on. Be able to make gravy from the chicken grease. Y'all don't hear me when you put the flour in it. Y'all, real women know how to put that flour in there and make that homemade brown gravy. Y'all ain't with me. Come on, who know how to make that and make the gravy out the grease of the stuff? That's how I make gravy. That's how my grandma did it. And the reason I'm saying that, because that's what we were learned to do from our grandmas did that, our mothers did that, our aunts did that. So when we're thinking of a woman that we're going to spend the rest of our life with, this is who we've been. These are the women that have cooked for us and taken care of us. When men are babies, we want our girl to be our mama. Listen, a man shall leave his mother and father and cling to his wife. How you going to cling to your wife if you can't do it like my mama do it? Not that I'm a mama's boy. She's in our business. That's not what I'm talking about. Be able to take care of your husband the way his mama would. And love. This is point number 4. I was only supposed to give 3. Listen. Love your man. Come on. Listen to this. Love your man like you love your sons. Y'all don't want to catch that. Y'all don't want to catch that. Love your man like you love your sons, like you love your children. Love them like that. Think about them like that. Care for them like that. And if you do that, you will have everything that you need from a man that's really trying to be a man. We're not talking about boys in here trying to play the field. We're talking about men. You ain't got no kids? Love them like your nieces and your nephews, your brother, your sister. Love them. Love them. Love them like that. I know I'm preaching, JD the baby. I'm trying to help these women out in these streets. Women will sit here and bite your head off and go kiss their son. He can't do no wrong. And we wonder why, like, how come we can't do that? Ashley Fields, what's your question? Because you saying Jason with question marks. Did I miss something? So, guys, be able to make a house a home. That's what we want. You got to be, women, I'm sorry, but you got to be versatile in several different areas. You have to be able to cook. You have to be able to be an interior decorator. You have to be able to clean this house. You have to be able to do those things. Not to say that a real man is going to help you do all those things at home. Signs of what a good man looks like. Oh, my goodness. Miss Tracy, that's you. You the coach of Coach Tracy? That's my coach, y'all, Coach Tracy. You ever need some women in here that need some counseling? Go to holler at Coach Tracy because she'll help you get over that stuff. There she is. That's another scope. It is another scope. That is another scope. That is another scope. But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, is there a comment? Is there a question? Is there a comment? Is there a question? My God. My God. Listen, if you guys have a topic, that should be the next topic. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. Because tonight, listen, guys, this is what I'm talking about tonight. Have you ever been to a church where the leaders were abusive? Where the leaders were abusive? Have you ever been that? Have you ever been there? That's what we're going to talk about. Spiritual abuse, when leaders abuse you, when leaders take advantage, when leaders try to be controlling, what to do, how to do, when to do, what are your stories like? That's what we're talking about that tonight on the gray area. We're doing a gray area talk about tonight.